Hello everyone, Maria's back with another Tech Tuesday video. This one's going to be on one of our databases that we use a lot for genealogy. It's called Heritage Quest. I'm going to show you a little bit of how you can look up different types of names through the obituary, through the census, and I'm going to keep the theme with Black History Month. So I'm going to use some historical figures of history just to kind of see what is pulled up and see where we can go from there. But like always, we're going to start off at our website. So let me get rid of my little window box here. Boop, there you go. We're going to start off at www.mapld.org. And we are going to go to Research and Learning, A to Z list. And we're going to go down to Heritage Quest. You will need your library card for this database, just your library card, no PIN. So when you go and click on it, this is what you will see. Simply just put in your library card, hit connect, and then this is the page you will see afterwards. So as you can see in the beginning, you have your regular search aids. So you can start here. You can work your way down if you want, if you know exactly which year you're looking for through the census. You also have Canada's census. You can begin your search by clicking here. You can go through books, different types of historical periods, and like I said, obituaries too. There's also research aids. So if you don't know where to get started as far as looking through your ancestry, you can actually use one of these and it'll kind of walk you through what you're looking for, how to read what you see in the census, and different types of timelines. And if you want to go beyond the basics, you can start here too. And it also has a different section just for African American family research, which would definitely be helpful. So you can actually go through this little guide and it'll talk about, the difficulties of finding some records. And how to go about looking for people in your family tree. Okay, so just to get started, we'll do an easy search. We can go through the census, search now. And through the census, I'm just going to use Martin Luther King. Oops. Middle name right there. And let's go with the first one we see. So you can also scroll down, you can see different, of course, there's more than one Martin Luther King. This is not necessarily the right one we're looking for, the historical figure. But you can also scroll down to see different types of images of the census. So we'll go with the first one. And you can see like everything back then was just put it manually. Everybody wrote their names. It wasn't just how it is now, electronically, done online and so forth. If you hover over, if you use your scroll button, it'll actually zoom in the area that your hand is on. So wherever your little hand cursor is going to be where you scroll in. So if you want to get closer to see how their names are, head of household, you see your wife. And then you can see daughter, son. They'll actually give you the age of the person too. Race, marital status. So you can definitely see where they're from, to birthplace, Georgia, city they live in, and so forth. I just think it's really cool to see this snapshot of history. It's really just different than just hearing about the census or seeing like old photos, but being able to actually go in here and look through different things is actually pretty wild. Especially if you're doing your family history and you run into different things, or you find out you're 7 degrees of separation to somebody that you didn't know you were related to. So it could be have the grandfather, great grandfather, or somebody else. But this is a great stepping stone for you to use, just as long as, same thing with ancestry.com. But Heritage Quest is something that you can use with your library card. And then let me go back. So that's just the easy census. And if you have more information, you can always edit your search too. So if you know exactly what birth, when they passed, marriage status, if they were in the military, anything else, then you can actually pinpoint more family members if they had kids, the more accurate your search will be. Just remember that sometimes, especially, with foreigners, they used to spell their names differently. So always look up different spellings of names to last names. For easy example would be like Gonzalez, it's spelled with a Z and an S. So, you always want to make sure that you just kind of see how the spelling would have been for that time period. And maybe that would help you on your search if you come up with a roadblock, especially if you know that, your family immigrated here and they should be in the census. It could just be something as simple as one letter misspelling. Okay, so let's go back. So we're going to go and search obituaries. And I like the obituaries because they actually have really cool pictures too. So I'm going to actually use Coretta King. Okay. And we know she passed away in Mexico, I believe. Yep. So we can actually, there you go. Let's go. If you view the record, it'll pop up and tell you, Coretta Scott King Jr., of course. She was the wife of Martin Luther King Jr. And this is when she passed, when the obituary was put up. If you scroll down, you can actually go to find a grave index and click on it. Another window will open and it'll give you, you can actually view a website and see more information about her, see awesome pictures of the gravesite and things like that. Just so in case you can't ever go to those specific areas, yourself in person, you can always use something like this to be able to see how it looks. And if you go down, you can actually see that her spouse, Martin Luther King. So if you click on him too, you can do the same thing. Visit website for him. Martin Luther King is switched up here. Open up another link. You'll be able to see, when he passed, where he's laid. And then you can actually click on photos like this and see his resting place, which is a little bit neat. It gives you an idea. It kind of makes things more real when you're doing history, because you'll get to be able to see these places without having to leave your home. And then you can also see down here that there's family members. So you see the parents, and you see children, of course, and you'll see everything else. You have more photos, flowers from people who just come in and actually give a like and things like that. It's just a website that they use. But as they go back, you can see that there's more different types of obituaries that you can find through each one. So this is Martin Luther King. You can go through his mother too, go back to his spouse, Coretta, and you can see more information that's all connected to the website that you can just click on and it'll take you there. But like I said, it's a very easy website to use. It all starts with you just knowing the person's name, the date of their birth, the location, or where they live, and just start searching. And if you run into any questions or any problems, you can always use the research aid to kind of help you too. Or just always, give us an email and we can try to assist you on what you're trying to find. So yeah, this is Heritage Quest. Once again, if you go to our library's website, mapld.org, Research and Learning, go to A to Z list. You're going to scroll down to Heritage Quest, have your library card ready. And if there's any questions or any problems you have getting into the site, you can always either email us at mtslib@mapld.org right here at the top, where it says email, or give us a phone call at 708-748-4431. But until then, everybody stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you next time. Bye.